Welcome to HP Unplugged, a platform where we engage with inspiring leaders, explore their journeys and uncover the secrets behind their success. As we navigate the complexities of the modern world, security has become a paramount concern for individuals, organizations and nations alike. In today's interconnected landscape, cyber threats loom large, posing significant risks to our digital infrastructure, data and livelihoods. October being Cyber Security Awareness Month, we are honored to host Shri K P Raghuvanshi, a distinguished security expert and advisor to HPCL. With over 35 years of experience in law enforcement and security, Shri Raghuvanshi has been instrumental in promoting national security and integrity. His illustrious career spans various roles, including DG Police Maharashtra, CBI and FBI training. As ethics advisor to Rajasthan Royals IPL team, he has also demonstrated his commitment to ethics and fairness. Join us as we delve into the world of security and explore strategies for staying safe in an ever-increasing digital landscape. First of all, a warm welcome to HP Unplugged. We are truly privileged to have you here, sir. बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है सर.
Thank you very much. Me too.
Sir, you have a very varied experience and you are an IPS officer. So, can I ask you a question that what led you to choose IPS?
This is a very interesting thing in my life. I belong to a village.
Okay.
And whenever we were staying in the village, and when we saw the daroga or the constable in uniform coming and going back, so it used to be a very interesting moment for us. We used to run behind that either jeep or the motorcycle,
okay,
just to see that uniform fellow.
Okay.
And when I was doing my MSc, that time was the emergency time.
Okay.
Once we had gone to take the to drink the milk in the shop, and when we use the cooler and we throw it, we saw two policemen coming on the horse, and they shouted us, and that emergency hai, हम अभी अंदर कर देंगे. तो बीइंग ए स्टूडेंट, ये व्हेन आई वाज डूइंग माय एमएससी इन मेरठ.
अच्छा.
तो हमको कहा भाई हमने दूध पिया है, कुल्हड़ फेंका, उसमें क्या है, जबान चलाता है, और वो हमको, मैं और मेरे दोस्त को पुलिस स्टेशन ले जाकर बिठा दिया.
अच्छा.
तो उस टाइम मुझे लगा कि ये तो हद है, अगर कहीं बड़ी नौकरी मिलेगी तो हम यूनिफॉर्म नौकरी करेंगे, क्योंकि ये तो अत्याचार है. तो ये सोच करके एक मन में जिद आ गई कि अब जो है अब आईपीएस बनना है. इनफैक्ट मैंने 2 बार यूपीएससी दिया था. पहले अटेम्प्ट में मेरा यूपीएससी में आईपीएस में सिलेक्शन हो गया. घर वाले चाहते थे मैं आईएएस बनूं, उन्होंने दोबारा फिर देने के लिए कहा, मैंने दिया, लेकिन मेरा मन आ गया था कि अभी तो मुझे आईपीएस में ही जाना है. तो मैंने फिर ये आईपीएस में ज्वाइन किया.
धन्यवाद सर. आपका एक तो आप आईपीएस बने, फिर आपका काफ़ी वेरिड एक्सपीरियंस रहा है. जैसे आपने सीबीआई में काम किया, आप एटीएस के चीफ रहे, फिर आपने एफबीआई की भी ट्रेनिंग की. तो अगर उसमें से कोई ऐसा एक्सपीरियंस है जो आप हमारे साथ शेयर करना चाहते हैं, जो बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है, जो हमारे दर्शकों को अच्छा लगेगा सुन के.
देखो, मैं 35 साल के करियर में मैंने देखा है, मेरा खुद का अनुभव है. आपने सही कहा, मैं सीबीआई में भी 7 साल रहा, मैं एटीएस में भी 6 साल रहा.
okay.
लेकिन मेरा सबसे जो इंटरेस्टिंग टाइम रहा है वो मेरा एसपी गढ़चिरौली रहा है.
अच्छा.
उसका कारण ये है कि जो थाने में काम करते दरोगा होते हैं या जिले में एसपी काम करते हैं, बड़े सिटी में कमिश्नर्स होते हैं, उनके लिए सब लेट डाउन चीज़ें होती हैं. जब मैं एसपी गढ़चिरौली गया तो वहाँ पर 1000 की फोर्स थी और नेक्सल्स मूवमेंट पीक पर था. और वहाँ पर एवरी थर्ड डे या महीने में 2 या 3 नेक्सल्स मर्डर करते थे, और हर तीसरे महीने में पुलिस का एम्बुश होता था.
अच्छा. तो
वहाँ पर मैंने वो सारा अभ्यास करने के बाद में मैंने सोचा कि ये लड़ाई तो लड़नी है, लेकिन कैसे लड़नी है, इस बात को मैं 2 महीने के लिए पूरे ऑपरेशंस बंद कर दिए. और मैं वहाँ के जिन लोगों के लोग मारे गए थे, जिन लोगों को मारा था या पुलिस में से ज़बरदस्ती छुड़ा के लेके गए थे, उनके परिवारों से बातचीत की, उनको बताया कि भाई ये लड़ाई कैसे लड़ी जाएगी, हम तो 2 साल के लिए आए हैं. तो उनमें से एक ने किसी ने कहा कि साहब आप हमारा भी एक ग्रुप बना दो और हमको जंगल में छोड़ दो, वो जो आदिवासी लड़के भर्ती किए हुए थे. तो उससे मुझे आइडिया मिला कि अब ये आदिवासी लड़के ही इस लड़ाई को लड़ सकते हैं। तो उसको लेकर के मैंने एक वहाँ पर फोर्स बनाई थी जिसका नाम दिया था C60।
अच्छा,
वो कमांडो 60 या क्रैक 60 थे, 60 लोग छांटे गए थे।
ओके।
वो बाद
कमांडो 60,
कमांडो 60 वो जो है आदिवासी लड़के थे और उन्होंने जो रिजल्ट देना शुरू किया, आपको आश्चर्य होगा, उस टाइम तो अवेलेबल फोर्स थी, गवर्नमेंट का कोई आदेश नहीं था, कोई सपोर्ट भी नहीं था, जो मुझे एसएस फंड मिलता था उसी से मैंने उनकी ड्रेसेस बनाई थी। उस फोर्स को अभी 900 लोग उस फोर्स में हैं, लेकिन नाम है उसका अभी भी C60, नाम भी चेंज नहीं करना चाहते। और गर्व की बात जिसको मुझे लगता है मुझे यहाँ बताना चाहिए कि गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने 2 साल पहले एक आदेश जारी किया जिसमें कहा कि पूरे हिंदुस्तान के काउंटर नेक्सल फोर्स वो प्रोटोकॉल और ड्रिल और ऑपरेशन का तरीका फॉलो करेंगे जो गढ़चिरौली की C60 करती है।
बहुत ही बढ़िया।
तो ये मेरे लिए गर्व की बात है। तो मेरा इसके बारे में ये कहना है कि जो कि किसी भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए लागू होता है कि पहले जब भी आपको जिम्मेदारी दी जाए, वट एवर रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी इज गिवन टू यू, फर्स्ट यू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज योर रोल, व्हाट आर यू सपोज टू डू and what best can be done. So in that you have to think about it, plan and then execute and take everybody with you. Then only it can happen. By force, just directing them, dictatorial leadership cannot work. That is my lesson to me, which I followed subsequently also, and that is why in Gadchiroli the people used to call me bad weather leader.
बैड वेदर लीडर, अच्छा।
बिकॉज वहां पर क्या है कि कोई काम करने को तैयार नहीं रहता था। सो दिस इज वेरी क्लोज टू माई हार्ट एंड देन आई फील प्राउड ऑफ दैट मोमेंट एंड दैट इज व्हाट आई कैन से।
That's a very nice thing, sir, and a very nice lesson for all the leaders in HPCL and all the budding leaders who are, you know, going ahead. So to be a bad weather leader, so a lovely thing, sir. So going to the next question, sir. You are a seasoned IPS officer and you have done a lot of crisis management across your career. So if a lesson can be taken from your experience and implemented in HPCL in case of any crisis, so how to handle crisis management, if you can just throw some light on it.
देखिए इसमें what I can say that I have moved in all over the country in HPCL establishments. I have seen they are having a different kind of this thing. This is the national asset. This is one of the ratnas of government of India.
Correct.
And very vulnerable also as far as security is concerned. I have seen it. So what is my experience in CBI and my experience in handling the crisis in HPCL, I try to do 2 things. One is that I go with my team and I try to sensitize all the officers and the stakeholders. When I say stakeholders, the guards who are employed there, who have been tasked to do that duty, and I tell them officers that you, even the people who are on your contract, who are working inside, it is very necessary to sensitize them. If they are sensitized, they understand the importance and then what are they supposed to do, then you can be assured that your operations and everything will be well. One more thing I try to say, okay, look, whenever there is a crisis which is generated inside, then there is a laid down protocol by the HPCL, largely, or for that oil industry for that matter. You follow that protocol. But if the crisis comes from outside, like maybe in the form of external aggression or terrorist attack or any such thing, then you will not be able to handle it yourself.
Correct.
You will need the support of state government agencies. So it is very necessary for you to have a proper liaison with the local administration, particularly police officers and the civil administration, because if anything happens, those are the fellows who will, because the security which is employed there, they are doing the job without any support from outside. When I say support from outside, they're the normal people, they don't have any weapon. Suppose there is a armed aggression, there is an armed intruder who is coming with weapon or thing, what can they do? They cannot. For that, you need the local police. So therefore the liaison with the local police, good relation with the local police and administration is very important, and that is helpful for the continuity of the business also. When anything happens, then there had been incidents in HPCL also, when people came, like recently one fellow was playing mischief. He came with the road and he wanted to change the measurement. He took that wrong measurement road and ran away. And went outside and immediately changed it with another one. If that can happen, then somebody can come with a weapon also. Then if somebody can the door, no doors are open. So these repeated briefing, repeated drill, repeated attempt, repeated dry running is very important. And that is what I try to say, because my experience has said that even a small theft, even a chain snatching or a terrorist attack, everywhere you will find that the criminal first do what? They go and to do the रेकी.
वो पहले देखते हैं कि
क्या हो रहा है, सिक्योरिटी कैसी है. आपको आश्चर्य होगा ये जान करके कि जो 26/11 अटैक हुआ था, 26/11 अटैक में केवल यही टारगेट नहीं थे, 2 टारगेट और थे. एक था डीजी ऑफिस, अच्छा, और एक था आरबीआई, लेकिन वो उन्होंने ड्रॉप कर दिया था. क्यों? सिक्योरिटी देख के उन्होंने देखा वहां तो हमेशा से एक आदमी ऊपर पोस्ट पर वेपन लेकर खड़ा रहता है, और दूसरी बात है ये रात को तो खाली हो जाता है, तो इट विल नॉट सर्व देयर पर्पस. So that is why when people want to do any mischief, they will do the recce. And if our access control is proper, if the cameras which we have installed, we study the video analytics, it will help us in maintaining the strong vigil. I try to do that based on my experience and brief them, and after coming back, I send a report also to them and then get the compliance also, so that a pressure remains, not really pressure, a kind of reminder to them what they are supposed to do.
Which is very good, sir. This has actually increased the security of our location, and it helps prevent all these kind of attacks that you were talking about. Now, talking about, we spoke about the physical attack, but nowadays in the virtual world, and especially when this is a cyber security awareness month, the most important thing right now is cyber security. तो अगर उसके बारे में कुछ आप बताना चाहते हैं on cyber security?
देखिए बिल्कुल, nowadays every day this increasing cyber attack is very traumatic and very dangerous. In fact, everybody in the society, rich or poor, young or old, children, women, everybody is
being targeted.
And although government and various agencies are making effort to make the people aware, but even then, everybody, you will find, you read in the newspaper, the people are becoming victim. Now it is very necessary. Now what is happening? This is number one, and second is what can be done. So first thing I would say that it is very necessary for everybody, you as a family member, you as a member of an organization, to sensitize yourself, make aware yourself, and make aware of your family member and your colleagues in the department. As I mentioned, your children, your parents, your wife, your whosoever is there associated with you, and in the organization, whosoever is associated with your work, your colleagues, your junior and senior. So if we know that what is the threat, what is happening, then you can take the remedial measures. These criminals, unfortunately, earlier the criminal would commit a crime after coming on the spot. Whether it is robbery, whether it is dacoity, now the criminal is sitting maybe 1,000 miles away from you, and you are becoming the victim. And unfortunately or fortunately, this technology is a very good friend, but it is a very bad master, and its uses are important, but misuses are more dangerous. Every day, in fact, unfortunate part is that earlier we used to call it in the crime that modus operandi, mode of operation. Like somebody, there will be specialized fellows who will be committing chain snatching only. There will be people who will be doing the HBT, housebreaking theft. Similarly, here also there are training centers who are training the criminals.
So this is an organized crime.
This is the organized crime. If Jaimatra, one village in Chhattisgarh, all half illiterate or illiterate people, they are using the technology, and they have opened a shop to train how to commit the cyber crime. The rich people, you must have recently read a word like digital arrest.
Digital arrest.
Digital arrest. There are rich people who are staying in 5-star hotel, and they are literally being arrested for 5 days, 6 days, and being robbed of all their money through the digital means. When I say arrest means you are confining a person. They are literally being confined. They become under their control. And so much so that even if they are staying in some 5-star hotel, they are told to you vacate the hotel, go to some other place, stay in their hotel, and they are following like a blind man. Now, why it is happening? Because the criminals are attacking you financially, your reputation. People are afraid of telling it to the people and even telling to the police. Government
रिपोर्ट ही नहीं करते.
आप ये देखोगे कि रिपोर्ट करते हुए अब ये सेक्सटॉर्शन, I know some fellows who have approached me. Sometimes they don't want to lodge the complaint, but I came to know that even some fellows have even committed suicide.
अच्छा.
Just because their image, their name, they use the technology to take the photograph, morphing, or sometimes giving a call, giving a video call, and quickly man is unaware, then making the video recording and threatening them. I'll send to your son, I'll send to your daughter, and with the man becomes a victim, and whatever they. So these are the things which are affecting your reputation. As far as finance is concerned, government, RBI is issuing guidelines, banks are issuing guidelines. Don't share your OTP, but unfortunately you will be surprised. There have been educated fellows, they adopt such a mean that looks like as if it is a real thing. And they
innovative हो गए वो.
And sometimes they even this artificial intelligence, how it is now being talked by everybody. Yes. But this how artificial intelligence is very dangerous. They can copy your voice and showing as if you are their relative, and saying even the husband gets confused with the wife's voice. Wife gets confused with the husband's wife, and they ask that transfer the money. Oh, मुझे इतना पैसा चाहिए, मैं पर्स घर में लाना भूल गया. You transfer that money, and the wife is transferring that money. So what is happening? Awareness and whatever instructions are being told, giving to you, advice being to you, to follow that. I am afraid that enough is not being done. Why? Because I was in enforcement. Even if the complaint is lodged, there is something like golden hour. You quickly have to lodge a complaint. But since ultimately the money has gone through some channel, it has gone through bank, from one bank to another bank, the government, we must use the technology even available abroad, so that even if it is done 10 transactions, we should be able to detect it. Revert it. We should be able to get it. If it is not done, then I am afraid the cyber crime, it is not only money, it is reputation, and it is affecting the life of the people. And in the process, it is affecting the working of the individual and the organization. Suppose it happens with me. Either I am digitally arrested, or it affects my thinking, it affects my mind. And when I come to HPCL or go to police commissioner office, or for that matter whatever I am doing, would I be able to concentrate? Would I be able to do my job?
No.
So with the result, it is affecting, and then interpersonal relation. I'll be irritated. My children I'll be shouting at my children. They will say what is happening, and in the process it will be affecting my health. So it is affecting the society in toto. So this is a high time that we as an individual, in whatever capacity, member of the organization, member of the society, and member of the family,
should be vigilant and made aware.
And please keep on reading about it, keep on sharing information about it. This smartphone, it is very useful but very dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Even what we are talking, my mobile is kept there. If it is having a malware, everything is going out.
Going out.
I was advising a Reserve Bank of India.
Okay.
I have told the governor and deputy governor, please start when you are having a very confidential meeting, ask everybody, including you, keep your mobile away. Because there are malware they will install in your mobile, and whatever you are discussing, they will come to
know about it.
That is why the older system of telephone, landline telephone was the safest for the communication. I have investigated terrorist crime.
Okay.
In terrorist crime also, this communication, this mobile criminals are using in a very big way. Cyber crime is the latest threat to the human life, I must say, and day-to-day activity.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for sharing this with all of us. And I'm sure that everybody will be extra vigilant after hearing all these things, and they will keep their family and their friends and colleagues also vigilant about it. Now we move on to a very personal question to you. You are a very sports avid person. You play badminton and cricket. So tell us something about that. And also you are the ethical advisor for Rajasthan Royals in IPL. So something on that, sir.
When we used to be students, we were being taught what are the uses and importance of sports in our life. That has been the academic this thing. But in our life, you must also have noticed, and I have also seen it. Sport is very necessary for that.
Correct.
No, this is unfortunately this new generation is also playing sports, but they are playing on the mobile. They are playing on the computer.
That's not sport.
That is not sport. That need to come out. But importance of sports, you know, I can tell you that it is unbelievable. The human mind or the brain, people say that healthy mind in a healthy body. But sport, even if you are not playing, like I cannot play badminton now because of my age and knee problem. But the benefits are so much that it affects your working. It changes your style. It changes your working style even in the office also. When the sports, like you take either individual sports, you like badminton, which two people or one people or two people, either in double or single they play, or a team like cricket, you come to know what are the plus and minus points of that one. It is like a
leadership only.
Leadership in a chain, like any organization. You are having hundreds of people working with you. In your team, you might be having 10, 12, 15 fellows. You know, sports teaches us that how a batsman can be used at which place. A fielder at a cover, or fielder behind that wicket keeper, or fielder at the boundary. Similarly, in your team, you know where exactly this man fits it, whether it is good for marketing,
correct,
whether it is good for refinery, or whether it is good for security or good for human resources. So that is the biggest advantage, that when you play sports. And then second is, everybody is having tension in their life, either professional or individual,
or personal.
As a father, as a student, as whatever your tension. But when you play sports, you keep everything, you throw that luggage
tension.
and आप tension free होके जब खेलते हैं तो you become fresh. So that is why it brings the freshness into your mind. And third thing is that when you play a game and somebody cheats with you, either intentionally, which you do it in cricket also, people try to rub the ball and things like that, or when the umpire see that judgment is not fair. No, that gives you the teaching, that gives you the power to endurance. And it gives the power, it gives you a kind of training that what you feel when you are being cheated. So similarly, when you are doing your job, you are dealing with the human being. So that time it gives you a reminder, look, you feel bad when you are playing. That is why as a leader, either middle class or top class, you try to do justice with the people who are around you and make proper use of them. Who is fit to do what kind of job.
That's lovely how you connected sports with the official work. That's superb. Sir, it was lovely speaking with you. Thank you very much for coming to HP Unplugged. I'm sure all the things that you talked about will be extremely beneficial to the audience across HPCL.
It's my privilege too. Thank you very much. I really I'm enjoying working with HPCL, and it's a very happy moment for me also to share my experience if it can be any use to the team or to the people working here.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shri K P Raghuvanshi, sir, Advisor Security HPCL, for sharing your invaluable experience and expertise with us today. Your commitment to security, integrity, and excellence serves as a powerful reminder of our collective responsibility. To our viewers, we are grateful for your continued support. Your engagement and participation are crucial in promoting a culture of excellence. Share your thoughts, suggestions, and feedback in the comment section below. Thank you and namaskar.